Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to Top Notes by A. Today I'm sharing designer and celebrity fragrances that I have in my collection that are perfect for spring, and I will be using most of these fragrances for spring and towards summer. If you guys are interested to find out which fragrances I have in my collection or which designer fragrances I have in my collection that I feel like are perfect for spring, stay tuned. Sipping on your low. Guys, before we start, if you are visiting this channel for the first time and you like what you see, you are very much welcome. My name is Amanda. After you finish the video, can you please go ahead and subscribe to the channel? Make sure that the bell turns from black to gray, and also hit all notifications so that whenever I post a video, YouTube will notify you. To my returning viewers and my returning subscribers, thank you so much for supporting the channel. That being said, let's start with the first fragrance that it's celebrity fragrance, but I feel like it's perfect for spring. This is called Forever Elizabeth. This fragrance, it's floral, it's fresh, it's fruity. The fragrance has green notes in the opening. It has apple, it has sandalwood, it has jasmine, it has roses, and the fragrance performs very well too. I think I listed this in my overall spring fragrance edition that I just posted a while ago, but this is the designer edition. So this is designer edition, and I will come up with my niche fragrances that I feel like are perfect for spring. But for designer fragrances and celebrity fragrances that are perfect for spring, Forever Elizabeth is your girl. It's inexpensive, it's inexpensive, it performs very well. It's a fragrance that when you want to cool down, you can use this fragrance. It's a fragrance that you can use during warm spring weather and even cold spring weather. This fragrance will perform very, very well. So if you are looking for a celebrity perfume or a designer perfume this spring to try out, check Forever Elizabeth. You can find this on the grey market. You can find this at Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and also Burlington Coat Factory. It is a very inexpensive, very affordable fragrance, but the performance on this fragrance, for a celebrity fragrance, the performance is amazing. I move on. The next designer fragrance that I'm going to talk about is from Narciso Rodriguez, and this is FLEUR MUSC. This fragrance is floral, it has rose, it has pink pepper, it has peony, it has patchouli, it has amber, and also iris. The iris gives this fragrance that powderiness that it gives you. It's a powdery, musky, floral fragrance, and it performs very well too. So for this coming spring, if you are looking for a designer fragrance that will perform exceptionally well, then try Narciso Rodriguez FLEUR MUSC. I move on. The next fragrance is a celebrity fragrance, and this is from JLo. This is Miami Glow. This fragrance has grapefruit. It's tropical. It performs very well. The fragrance is very effervescent. Yeah, the fragrance is very effervescent. I cannot talk today. It's very effervescent. The fragrance is very refreshing. It's very fresh and very tropical. So if you are looking for something fresh and sweet and floral and fruity at the same time, guys, try JLo Miami Glow. This fragrance, for a celebrity fragrance, it makes a lot of my list for summer, for spring. It's a fragrance that if I'm going on vacation, especially if I'm going like on a tropical vacation, and you ask me what fragrance I want to take with me, I think when I take Miami Glow, I can use this for the gym. It's versatile, so it can go from the gym to the office and to a dinner date. That is how versatile I think JLo Miami Glow is. So yeah, for a designer fragrance this spring, try JLo Miami Glow. I move on. Back to a designer fragrance, and this is from Givenchy. and it's called L'Interdit. This fragrance, it's floral, it's sweet, it's woody, it's patchouli. It has pear in the beginning and bergamot. So the fragrance just opens up citrusy and fruity and fresh. The middle has tuberose, which is very prominent. It has an abundance of tuberose in the fragrance, an abundance of patchouli, and the ambroxan, it's just lingering in there. I feel like the ambroxan wraps up all the fragrance notes and gives the fragrance longevity. It gives the fragrance power. It gives the fragrance, you know, that oomph that it needs. But the abundance of the tuberose in this fragrance and the patchouli makes this fragrance the perfect springtime fragrance for a designer fragrance in my collection. I smell this fragrance all the time. I love smelling it. The tuberose in there does it for me. And also the opening of the fragrance with the bergamot, that citrusy freshness, and the pear in the opening, it's everything. So once again, if you want a fragrance for this coming spring, try Givenchy L'Interdit. This is the original one. Another designer fragrance for spring is from Lancome, and this is IDOLE. This fragrance, it's sweet, it's powdery, it's white floral, it opens with pear and bergamot. It also has rose de mer, it has vanilla, and I think it has musk somewhere. So when this fragrance opens, it opens very fresh. You can actually get the DNA of Delina Exclusive, but without the incense. That is what you get when you first spray this fragrance. And when it dries down, it has vanilla in the dry down. It dries down with sprinkles of powdery notes and musky notes in the dry down. It performs very well. It's a fairly low fragrance here on YouTube. It's also, you know, you can find this on the gray market. So if you buy this fragrance from the gray market this spring, it becomes affordable. If Macy's is having their friends and family sales, you can get 15% off. So it makes this fragrance, you know, a high performing fragrance, but very affordable. Prada Paradoxe. What can I say about Prada Paradoxe? This came out last year. It was all the rave. I fell for it. I fell for the hype, and I did not regret buying this fragrance. I actually think I should have got this in 100 ml, but I got the 50 ml. But this fragrance, white floral, opens with pear again. It has tangerine, bergamot. It also has orange blossom, jasmine sambac, neroli, bourbon vanilla, benzoin, amber, and musk. Yeah, white floral, amber, fruity fragrance that also performs very well. It has vanilla in the base. It's vanillic when this fragrance dries down. It becomes a musky vanilla fragrance with touches of fruits when the fragrance dries down. So yeah, very beautiful, very refreshing fragrance that you can use for the coming spring months. I move on. Guys, Gucci Bamboo. Today is the first day of spring actually. So for this spring, I actually want to show Gucci Bamboo a lot of love. You know, the base of this fragrance has sandalwood and vanilla and amber. It opens with bergamot, and I think the middle has ylang ylang in there to name some of the fragrance notes. The fragrance smells very good. The fragrance performs very well, and if you guys are noticing, it's citrusy, it's fresh, it's, you know, refreshing fragrance, it's floral, it's fruity. You want this fragrance, for spring. That vanilla in the base of the fragrance with the sandalwood in the dry down. It has this slightly creamy sandalwood feel in the dry down, and also the dry down also has another white floral in there. I forgot the white floral that this fragrance has in there, but it has some white floral in there. So when it dries down, it's very, you know, it's very floral. It's still creamy from the sandalwood, and then a little bit ambery from the amber that this fragrance has in the base. It is a high performing fragrance, Gucci Bamboo. I've had this in my collection for a while, and this coming spring I really want to show this fragrance more love. I move on. So the last fragrance that I chose for designer fragrance for spring is from Viktor & Rolf, and this is Flower Bomb. I cannot make a designer spring fragrance list without adding the girl, the it girl, the, you know, the one that has a song about, you know, the fragrance that has a song about it. I cannot do a spring list without listing Flower Bomb. This fragrance has white tea, bergamot, and osmanthus in the opening. The middle has orchid, jasmine, rose, and fuchsia. The base of the fragrance, of course, has patchouli, musk, and vanilla. So yeah, it's sweet, it's fresh, it's floral, it's Flower Bomb, guys. It's Flower Bomb. Perfect, perfect, perfect. 10 out of 10 fragrance for this spring is Flower Bomb. I move on. Well, guys, thank you for your time. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you are visiting us for the first time, do not forget to like the video. If you like what you see, if you like my content, let me know in the description bar below. Also, if you have any improvement that I can do on my channel, also leave it in the comments below. Until I see you on another video, stay blessed, smell fabulous, and bye for now.